On the heels of the most watched Super Bowl in history, Las Vegas is set to welcome a record number of travelers this year. As a matter of fact, Play USA says a whopping 68% of travelers said they plan on spending at least one night at a casino resort this year. Joining us this morning to talk about what's behind Vegas's travel boom is our friend and resident travel expert, Troy Petenbrink, who woke up really early because you're in Vegas 3 hours behind.
Very early here.
I know. Thank you, my friend, for doing it. Okay, so we are hearing about travelers are wanting these new unique experiences. How does that translate to Vegas being so popular?
You know, it sounds like it should be the opposite, but honestly, what's unique about Vegas is it is constantly changing. It is constantly new and unique. And people love Vegas. As a matter of fact, Vegas is one of the few cities serviced daily with direct flights from all three Washington, D.C. airports. It's crazy.
It sounds it, but hey, people want it. And we talked about in the intro about casino resorts, people wanting to go there. What's new in terms of casinos in Vegas this year?
You know, a number of the resorts have been remodeled, Bellagio, those sort of things. But there's also new resorts. There's a resort out in off the Strip called Durango. It's a 200-room property, beautiful resort. And then right on the Strip, the Fountain Blue, which has gotten a lot of attention. This is a resort that has been in development for 17 years, believe it or not. It's a $4 billion investment. It's massive. It's gorgeous. It's 3,000 rooms. And it's definitely the kind of the star of the Strip right now.
It sounds like it. So beyond the resorts, what are some of the other things that people need to know or can do?
You know, Vegas is famous for its restaurants. You know, Gordon Ramsay just opened a new restaurant out here. I think he has like 6 or so. Jose has a number of restaurants out here, so that's really exciting. But we're also seeing some new shows.
Yeah.
There is a disco show that's kind of a Cirque feel to it from the folks at Spiegel World. The Fountain Blue has this amazing nightclub that also kind of is a art tech house, if you're familiar with that, in Washington, D.C. with the lights. So, you know, again, they're always looking for ways to attract new visitors here in Vegas. Their record Vegas numbers were around 43 million people. Last year, they hit just under 41. So I think they're very close to setting that record again this year with some of the things that are happening here.
So I'm curious, Troy, I know you've been to Vegas many times. What do you do when you're out there? I've always been curious. What does a travel expert do when they go to places? What do you do?
You know, believe it or not, I oftentimes get off the Strip here in Vegas. About 30 minutes from Vegas, there is Red Rock Canyon, which is one of the most beautiful parks you could ever go to. It's that kind of, there's painted mountains of different colors and sort of things. And it's kind of my escape from the Strip. But then when I'm in the Strip, I have to admit, I have a kind of a bit of a slot machine thing. So I have deposited some money out here, so I like to come and visit it every now and then.
No worries on that at all. Okay, and also curiously, can you take kids to Vegas and can they have a good time? I kind of worry that it's all casinos and gambling and sort of this debauchery, but can you bring kids and your family and do Vegas in a good way?
You know, a few years back, there was this whole thing on family-friendly Vegas, and it really wasn't that true. But now you are seeing a little bit more of that experience where it is okay to bring families. And because part of that is because gaming has become less and less of the focus of Vegas, believe it or not. That only accounts for about a third. Now we're looking at entertainment and food, and some of that entertainment is very family-friendly.
Well, that's good to know because I know I'm here plotting a last-minute vacation. I'm thinking maybe Vegas might be a thing to do. Where can folks go for more information?
The Cirque shows, definitely.
Yeah. Well, I have you as my resource guide. You're my Google for vacation, so I'll be calling you. Where can folks, other people, the lay people, if you will, where can they go for more information?
You know, follow me on social media. I am the gay traveler across the board there. Be happy. I share tips all the time. I'll put links up for a lot of Vegas stuff over the next few weeks. So definitely follow along.
Troy, thank you so much for getting up super early to talk to us this morning. You have been a wealth of information as always, and we truly appreciate it.
My pleasure, Maureen. You can enjoy.
Get some sleep. We'll see you later.